Now, is this for sale, or is this just a model?
No, it's my wife and I just took delivery of it. It's a very simple, engineered vessel. It's not overly complicated for silly reasons. Well, hi, my name is Greg, and I represent this brand on the East Coast of our country. And this is a 38E. It's a 2024 that, in fact, my wife and I took delivery back in June. And since we took delivery in Charleston, we've taken it up the East Coast to New York City, where we live. And then in the fall, we took it all the way down to the Florida Keys, and where we find ourselves today in Fort Lauderdale. And in about 1 week's time, I'll be taking it back to New York City. So all told, in about 9 months, we've put on about 500 hours on this engine. And so it's been a great, really reliable vessel, and I'm happy to welcome you aboard.
Cool.
So let's go on, let's step on.
Okay. Easy access, right near the cockpit.
Yeah, so the cockpit's really sometimes just sort of an afterthought for many boats, but on this boat we love it because it has a full hard cover overhead. So when it's really sunny here, it's benefits. When it's raining, it's a great benefit.
I love this door.
Yeah, it's a really heavy aluminum door, and it's on a very low tech but very efficient slider. And under a strong water, seaway with wind and rain, you want to make sure this thing is not flying around. So we literally just put it,
lock it in,
and lock it in.
Nice. Yeah, this is really a nice cockpit. Like you said, normally it's just kind of an afterthought, but wow.
But this is really nice. And so you're zooming in on the trenching here. So when you're washing the deck, the water and debris kind of goes in this channel and out right over. Again, it's a very obvious sort of feature, but not many brands do that. And that's my dinghy over there. And it's interesting, for the boat show, we deployed it off to the side, but normally we put it right here off our swim platform. And it's very easy to deploy and bring back up.
You just fold it up? You
just fold it right up, and the engine stays on it, and it's really wonderful.
Nice. Yeah, no davit to worry about. And
it's an option you can do.
Yeah.
So welcome aboard. This is a nearly 14-foot full beam Salon, and I think it's one of the things that most captures the enthusiasm of individuals, because number one, it's quite voluminous relative to other 40-foot vessels, but also immediately what jumps out at you is the level of detail and the beautiful woodwork here. It's really one of the signatures of this vessel.
Where are these built?
They're built in China. So the Helmsman brand owns actually the yard as well. So you see a lot of enhancements with every delivery. They're giving feedback back, but you can see just a level of detail, the fit and finish with the teak and holly inlays, and this is all solid wood. And
it reminds me of the trawlers, the Grand Banks and the trawlers that were built in the 80s with that really beautiful, rich wood. And man, I mean, it's almost all wood in here.
Yeah,
no fiberglass.
And everything is curved. There's no jagged edges. There's nice fiddles.
Wow. Yeah,
and right down here is a very practical and rare to find on a 40-foot boat. Wow. That's a day head.
Yeah, with the washer and dryer.
And as you see as you walk in, you down to the whole week.
Nice.
Yeah, so many areas of customization in terms of colors and Caesar stone, and of course this table could fold out. There you go.
That one too.
And they can lower down to a settee for guests.
On the 46, but yeah.
Now, is this for sale, or is this just a model?
No, it's my wife and I just took delivery of it, so yeah. Okay. If you want to step up here, this is 2 steps up to our pilot house. I love the pilot house. It's a great place to operate the vessel. You can do it also on the Flybridge. But when you're here at the helm station, it's only 2 steps up, so it's a low profile, so you can easily see aft while you're operating the vessel. And the starboard alignment is really nice, because when we're underway, come on in.
Sleeping. We have a day head here.
When you're underway on a starboard aligned helm station, you can easily just step out and help people with lines or operate the bow and stern thruster.
Yeah. And you got the door right out the port as well.
Yeah.
So easy access.
And if you want to go see the stateroom, I'll let you just go down yourself. You can, and there's a separate shower from a separate head down there too.
Wow. Cavernous V-berth here. This stateroom.
Okay, I just like to peek.
Just massive. Shepherd shower.
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, first time on a Helmsman, and I'm gonna say top 3. unbelievable.
Oh, I see.
Very, very
Step on that
rich.
and step down. So
So one engine?
Wow.
Here's the engine room if you want to take a picture and video of it.
How do you, what's the advantage? It must be some advantage in your
What
mind.
is this, Caterpillar?
Oh,
Oh, Cummins.
It's a Cummins,
Yeah.
it's a 380 horsepower diesel engine.
Sure, sell me on it.
And
one advantage is it's obviously very easy to get around and service the engine.
Right, yeah. Like he's saying, I mean, so much room to get around there.
if you want to go out that way, we can go up to Flybridge and I'll meet you up there.
Okay.
Sound
Sounds
good?
good.
Costs have gone up.
Either way is fine.
Yep.
Sorry. I have a friend here taking a video for his YouTube channel. No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, you're good.
So,
See my checkbook come out?
so welcome to the Flybridge here. There's several options here on the Flybridge. Please stand and sit. Relax. You can have this current configuration has the helm station to the starboard side, but you could have it center line. And by having it in the center, you could have another captain's chair. So you could have a husband and wife together right here. My wife and I chose to have it aligned to the starboard side and then increase a larger table here,
Yeah.
so the U-shaped settee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everybody can come up and have cocktails and enjoy the view,
It's
and
great.
beautiful. It's a great harbor. We got a video on that one. Let's go to the bow. She's got the raked windows. I love the helm. It feels really pushed forward. Wow. Fussy. Fussy. These aren't salvage boats, are they, guys?
It's meant to relax. Yeah, so
Beautiful.
the ground tackle is really nice. A 45-pound Bruce type anchor.
Yeah, everything's-
It's 200 feet of steel chain, and then another 50 feet of rope. So it's a fantastic setup in terms of anchoring. You have your windlass here, and then you also have it at the pilot house as well as in the Flybridge. So it's really easy to deploy the anchor and retrieve it. We actually put as an option Starlink on our coach roof right here. You can barely even see it. It's such a low profile, but it offers high-speed
Oh yeah.
internet.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really changing boating, right?
Oh
I mean,
my gosh.
everybody's.
So my wife and I can work remote. We
Yep.
can work anywhere. You can stream content. You can upload content.
Yeah.
It's just, it's about $150 a month. It's a premium, I guess. But
Right.
when you're living for long periods of time on the water,
Right.
Starlink is really a game changer.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this boat is a 2024. It's a semi-displacement trawler, so we generally operate between 7.5 and 9 knots.
Okay.
It has a range of about 800 to 1,000 nautical miles.
What's the fuel tank?
The fuel tank is 400 gallons
Okay.
of diesel, and there's 145 gallons of water aboard, and then there's 45 gallons of what they call black tank or waste. And it's a very simple engineered vessel. It's not overly complicated for silly reasons.
Right.
There's a full keel, so it's very tracks really well.
Protected skag.
Protected skag under the propeller shaft, the rudder.
Bow and stern, or just bow?
Bow and stern thruster. So for whether you're a captain or you're new to trawler life, having that bow and stern thruster, it's really a game changer.
Right.
It really is, and it's heavy. It's full of water and fuel. It's about 40,000 pounds, so it sits in the water nicely. You can sort of maneuver the boat into your slip, and I actually single-handled this boat myself.
Yeah.
The
Wow.
majority of the time. So.
And where's Helmsman dealership?
Yeah, so Helmsman's headquarters are in Seattle,
Okay.
Washington. We actually don't have dealers around the country. It's sort of factory direct, if you would.
Okay.
So I'm on the website. My name is Greg Meserle, but the company itself is based in Seattle, and I really help folks from Maine to what I say Miami and everywhere in between.
Okay. And what are they going for if you bought this in 2025?
Yeah, so 2025, this base model, which has everything that you just saw is about $623,000, plus wherever the tariffs are at that moment in time.
Right.
And then people want to add options. So I added a washer dryer, I added a stabilizer, I added a generator. But by and large, you know, it's around the sub $700,000 number for a brand new, beautiful woodwork and stainless steel work trawler.
Yeah, that doesn't sound bad at all.
No, I mean, when you walk the dock, there's fine ships everywhere, but this type of product and this type of fit and finish, when you walk around here, it's typically $1 million.
Yeah. You know, it's not just a dock queen. This could handle some heavy seas and do some serious crossings.
Yeah, no, your assessment's right. We've had some, you know, sporty days, I'll say, whether it's in the Chesapeake or in the Atlantic Ocean off New Jersey or off the Georgia coast. But it's meant to be underway. Like, this is, as you say, not a dock queen. It's really meant to be out there. And in the 9 months that we've had it, we have nearly 500 hours underway. Wow. So we're out there, we're using it, and I'll tell you, it's Helmsman Trawlers is well established on the West Coast, but here on the East Coast, it's just starting to sort of break through the clutter. And when people step aboard, they're highly impressed.
No, I mean, everything, not just the interior, but I mean, the gel coat finish, just everything from the texture to the stainless, you know, like you said, starting right off the bat with the cockpit. And then coming into that salon with all of that amazing woodwork, is very, very rich, very luxurious feeling.
I'm glad that you picked up that, because that's what we're trying to transmit.
Well, that's what I'm here. I'm looking for different boats. I'm not just looking for anything. I'm looking for, you know, unique trawlers and just motor yachts that just have some character to them. So
yesterday we had well over 100 people come on, and people, I'm not just saying because I work with the company and I have this as my boat, like, I'm just being honest. Like, people look at the list at Passage Maker and they decide, like, do they want to come or not come based upon who's going to be there. And I can't tell you how many people came up to me yesterday and said, we're here because we've never seen a Helmsman trawler, we've seen your videos, but we want to step aboard. It happens all the time. So I'm lucky to be associated with such a brand, and you know, it's a great product, family owned, at a great value, and our job right now is to get people aboard, because once they're on, the boat kind of sells itself. So my job is simple, but I got to get people to step aboard.
Well, Greg, I appreciate you. Thanks for letting me step aboard.
My pleasure. Good luck.
Thank you. Well, here we are on Helmsman's website, Helmsman Trawlers, and they've got quite a few models. They've got a 46 pilot house, a 43, 43 sedan. This is the model we're looking at right now, Helmsman 38E. And they have it in the sedan as well. And so here's some pictures of it. Just a beautiful boat. Exactly what I think of when I'm thinking of a trawler. Great boat to cruise up and down the East Coast, or, as he said, these are from the Pacific Northeast. So very comfortable, and no matter what weather you're in over there, it's going to be cold, I assume. And over here, it's going to be hot. So got that pilot house. You can get inside, turn the air conditioner on. This boat just has great lines. Really like it. There's that cockpit he was talking about. Seems like they pay attention to detail pretty well here. Let's see what we got here for used boats. These are different sizes, different models, but this is a 43. But yeah, you can see the pricing. Or no, these aren't used. These are all, I guess there isn't much used out there. Used, we got 3 boats. This is I believe, the old Kamano Trawler model, which I've detailed a few of those. I'll hop over here and show you. Those are nice boats. It's called the Helmsman Sedan 31. Dogs are talking to me. But it used to be the Kamano 31, and they've got over 270 built. So it's a nice boat, well established. I'm not sure if they bought the mold and turned it into the 31 sedan, or if they just changed the name. But I got more coming here from the Trawlerfest. I'm just going to release them slowly but surely, getting ready to head to the Palm Beach Boat Show as well. Hopefully have some boats to show you from that. And as always, more trawlers in my local waters. So appreciate you guys watching, and we will see you on the next one. Pike is wanting out of his kennel. Just dug a deep hole in my yard. So Too much information. Thanks for watching, guys.